today, this is the Home Profit Coach, Howard Martell, with episode number 2, The Basics of Money Management for Kids. This is going to be fun, simple, and relatable that even a 5th grader can understand. Hey there, friends. Welcome to Money Made Simple, the podcast where we make learning about money fun and easy. I'm your host, Howard Martell, and today we're talking about something super important, money management. Now I know what you're thinking. Money management? That sounds boring. But trust me, it's not. In fact, it's one of the coolest skills you can learn because it helps you save for fun things, avoids running out of cash, and even grow your money like a pro. So let's dive into the basics and get started. In this first segment, what is money management? Okay, let's start with a big question. What is money management? It's just a fancy way of saying you know how to save, spend, and grow your money wisely. Imagine this. You've got $10. You could do 3 things with it. Spend it by buying something like candy, toys, or a game. 2, save it. Put it in a piggy bank or savings account for later. 3, grow it. Use it to make more money like selling lemonade or starting a mini business. We call that entrepreneurs, just like Howard is. The trick to good money management is learning how to balance these 3 things. You don't want to spend everything and have nothing left, right? And saving everything might mean you miss out on a fun stuff now. That's why it's all about finding balance. In my illustration, think about money like a pizza. If you eat the whole thing at once, which is spending, you have none left for later. But if you have a few slices, you'll have some for tomorrow. And if you plant a pizza tree, that's investing. You could grow more pizzas in the future. In the next segment, the 3-jar method. One of my favorite ways to manage money is the 3-jar method. It's super easy and fun to do at home, and here's how it works. Jar 1, spending jar. This is for things you want right now, like a snack, toy, or game. Put a little of money in there to enjoy today. Jar 2, the savings jar. This jar is your bigger goals, like saving up for a bike, a trip, or something special. You put a bit of money here every time you get some. And jar 3, the growing jar. This jar is for the future. You might use the money to invest or start a small business when you're older. It's all about planting that seed now to grow more later. In the next illustration, let's say you get $10 for your allowance. You put 5 in your spending jar, 3 in your savings jar, and 2 in your growing jar. By the time you get your next allowance, you already have extra money saved up for something awesome. In our third segment, smart spending tips. Now let's talk about spending. It's super tempting to blow all your money on cool stuff, right? But here's the secret. Smart spenders get more bang for their buck. Here are some quick tips for spending wisely. 1, wait before you buy. If you see something you really want, wait 24 hours before buying it. Sometimes you realize you don't need it after all. And us adults can take that lesson to the bank too, especially if you're buying a big purchase, a house, a car, or something that costs thousands of dollars, a boat. I don't know, a motor coach. Look for deals. Check for discounts, sales, or coupons. Howard can show you how to do that. At Seaforth Marketing, yes, we can show you how to do it. I have my own local deals that will be shared at a later time. Think about value. Will the item make you happy for a long time, or is it something you forget about in a week? In the next illustration, imagine you want a new video game that costs $50. If you spend $10 each week, you can buy it in 5 weeks without spending all your money at once. That's smart spending. In segment 4, saving, growing money. Let's talk about saving, growing your money. Saving is like building a money tower. It grows taller every time you add to it. And when you're ready, you can use your savings for something really important. Growing your money is a little different. It's like planting a money tree. You put some money in the ground, that's investing over time, and it grows into more money. This is something you can start learning about now, even if you're not ready to invest yet. In this next illustration, say you start a lemonade stand for $10. You buy lemons and sugar, sell lemonade for $1 a cup, and make $20 by the end of the day. That's growing money. The next time, you can use part of the $20 to make even more lemonade and earn more money. In the closing segment, Wow, we've learned so much today. We've talked about what money management is, how to use the 3-jar method, how to spend, save, and grow your money wisely. Remember, being good with money doesn't mean you can't have fun. It just means you're making smart choices that help you now and in the future. Thanks for listening to Money Made Simple. If you like this episode, share it with your friends or family members. And don't forget to start your 3 jars today. Who knows? You might become a money master in no time. Until next time, keep saving, spending smartly, and growing your money. Now, that was a powerful message for kids and for parents. If you teach money building skills, I wish when I joined the military that I knew at age 19 how to save money. Because when I was younger, when I was working, I was spending money on baseball cards. And I loved collecting baseball cards, NBA basketball cards, football cards, you name it. Now, I look back at it, I wasted a lot of money on that. Now, because they did accumulate a value at one time, to me, it had a value that said, yeah, I got this money. I paid for the insurance for the car, and I got this, and I got some extra money to spend, and I have food money, vice versa. It's a good lesson. As we as adults teach our kids, whether you have kids, nieces, nephews, it's important that they understand money management skills. Howard started investing in government EE bonds first, okay? When he should have probably started investing in higher things, but he didn't know any better because guess what? The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. What I mean by that is that if your parents are good money managers and they understand money is a way of bartering, right? And if you and your parents come together and plant that little mustard seed, as we call it, and that mustard seed will grow, and then it will grow, and then it will grow. So I officially started when I was in the military doing what I was doing, but I also wasted a lot of money, right? I didn't make much money, but as I moved up the ranks, yes, I started making money. And then age 24, I started investing in mutual funds and vice versa. And then I started getting at age 40, I discovered precious metals, and it's been a good hedge towards inflation. And I talked about that with the kids earlier and stuff. With that being said, this has been a sponsored podcast by The Perfect Food for the Perfect Body. If you want to know more, go to ACAIELITEPLUS.com and check out our 2 hero products, our Acai Plus and our Perfect Food for the Perfect Body. With that being said, this is wealth and health made simple. Take care.